Now, how many books have you seen that said somebody else had been over there? So we have here admittance that somebody had went to the Indies prior to Christopher Columbus. The Carthaginians also been to the Indies, and Christopher Columbus knew that these niggas went to the Indies. I'm establishing that so you can understand that he knew exactly where the fuck he was going. He wasn't lost going to no damn India. Are y'all crazy? Regardless of the whole, it wasn't called India until later shit. Because I will show it, it has been referenced as India in the, will show you why they call it the Indies through this book from 1551. The first discovery of the Indies. Let's see what they talk about, right? Okay. We're going to read through this, most of it, if not all of it. It says, while sailing a caravel through our seas, put it down here so y'all can see it. While sailing a caravel through our seas, such a strong east wind arose that it continued until it drove the vessel to land, not marked on any map nor drawn on any chart. Doesn't mean it didn't exist. It says they wandered for many days as the winds carried them when they finally reached the shore. Notice they didn't say who yet. Notice they didn't say a name yet. It says the pilot found no remedy, nor did the 3 or 4 sailors who accompanied him, only about 4 or 5 people, right? Weak from hunger and hardship until they unalived shortly after arriving at the port. Thus, by chance, the Indies were discovered. By chance, right? And they're calling it the Indies. But notice they're calling it the Indies without Christopher Columbus. Now, they'll get to the Christopher Columbus story, okay? But notice that's what they're calling it. And it says, by misfortune of one who first saw them, since he was not able to enjoy them, and so that no memory would be lost of how he was called and where he was from, or in what year he found them, it was well to say that it was not by his fault, but by the misfortune of others, or blinded faith, or fate, or fortune, as some call it. It says, so now here it starts to talk and get kind of good. We got it talking about the Carthaginian merchants. It says, hey, the Carthaginian merchants, let me just highlight which one I'm going through right here, this top one. The Carthaginian merchants sailing from the Straits of Gibraltar toward the west after many days found a large uninhabited island. They describe it as fertile with navigable rivers, and I have cited some of the authors who mentioned it above. Now, he said he cited some people above. I feel like I need to go back through. Let me see what kind of page. I guess I can't see it. I feel like I didn't see who he mentioned, but let's keep going. It says, so some merchants landed on a fertile land, okay? And it says, this was not Christopher Columbus. Those merchants were not Christopher Columbus. It said, but he was well aware of it. Okay? What is that saying? It's saying that the Carthaginians, besides the other person who already been over there to the Indies, the Carthaginians also been to the Indies, and Christopher Columbus knew that these niggas went to the Indies. Okay? That's the take to take away from that. Okay? So let's go even further. It says, and he also had news, okay, of the new lands through the account of the unalived pilot. It says he consulted with learned men about what the ancients had written regarding other lands and worlds. So he knew about the unalived pilot who who had been credited as one of the first people to rediscover the Indies, even though it was there and people were there, right? On top of that, the Carthaginians had been there, and he knew about them going there too. And on top of that, he consulted with learned men about what the ancients wrote about it as well. So he's going around trying to figure out, where is this place called the Indies in the Western Hemisphere? I'm establishing that so you can understand that he knew exactly where the fuck he was going. He wasn't lost going to no damn India. Are y'all crazy?